Hey there, folks. I am back again with Boosh. I am the Mighty Plantain. And we've got another brew from Stone in a white can with silver text that makes it hard to read, which is fucking annoying, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is Fear Movie Lions, and, well, similar to Ghost Hammer, it's tough to read. White can, silver text. It's an unfiltered double IPA. Here we go. There's a 3M by 3M, 3 meter by 3 meter square, in a Richmond, Virginia brewery with these 3 words printed on it. What 3 words? Exactly. Similar to reading this can. What words? Exactly. For the uninitiated, that's what 3 words. It's a global addressing system to bring locations to the previously unlocatable. Inspired by the positive impact of this system, we decided to name this IPA after a 3 meter square in the brewery where it was created. Check it out. So now, when someone says to you, what 3 words, you can reply with your own answer. If it's Fear Movie Lions, we'll see you here. Okay, admittedly, I am drunk. Did that make any more sense to you than it did to me?
No.
Okay. Boosh is sober. So it's a pretty fucked up label, which makes even less sense than I would have expected. Stone's usually got some pretty insightful shit on their labels. This one's fucking...
And that's what I'm going to say. They have some weird things, but some of it is insightful, some of it isn't.
And it usually has a point. This one just seems to meander without a point. So anyway, Fear Movie Lions double IPA from Stone. Guess what? I don't care what it says on the label.
It's what's
a Stone
inside that
brew
counts.
with a double IPA, and that
I can smell the hotness.
is usually a good thing.
And you can tell.
Oh, did I get too aggressive? No, I did not. Yeah, look at that. For once,
You can definitely tell.
Heads.
Oh, yes.
Get the aroma.
Oh, yes. Got that nice hop feel.
We can tell it's unfiltered because it's definitely hazy and cloudy.
Yeah, but there's not too much for specs in there. I mean, as far as like real big particulate, but we didn't get the bottom of the can.
Yeah, if any particulates, they're very fine, but it's got a nice golden honey color to it. Hazy, nonetheless. Oh yeah. Take a look at it now. You see those particulates? Those are extremely fine particulates floating in there. That's not an overall cloudiness or haziness, and I don't know if it'll translate well on the camera, but those are actual particulates floating in there, which is causing the haziness.
Yep.
Which is typical of an unfiltered IPA.
What's your standing on unfiltered now?
Yeah, getting used to it.
Because I know you had a problem with it a while ago, but...
What I used to have a problem with is beer that's got visible flecks or flocks in it, or particulates. And I am learning to get over that because so many delicious beers have got particulates visible in the...
Yes. And it does add to the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it does have that hot aroma.
Stuck my nose right in the head.
Yeah, I did that too.
But yeah.
Roddy sticks his nose and head. Yeah.
Stick my nose in it, but I ain't gonna wrap my lips around it.
No.
No, that's your job.
That ain't my job neither.
So you guys, we come from the old school.
Definitely.
Where, tolerance is not that cool. Instead, we use gay jokes to emasculate each other. And it's not right, it's not okay, but we do it anyway because that's how we came up. Right? Right. And douche farts with his loose asshole. Probably didn't even can make enough noise to really kill it, but I'm going to smell it in about 2 seconds.
You probably did.
Anyway.
Mm.
No, there's an overall hop
There is.
bitterness, but I'm not getting any particular note from the aroma, are you?
No. It's just that hoppiness, almost, I don't know. It just definitely smells like an IPA.
Yeah, it's got this smooth aroma. It's got an overall hoppy bitterness, but I'm not getting any like earthy, citrusy, floral, or pine notes, or even anything else. So.
Definitely getting that hop flavor, but it's really a different, I think it's a different style of hops that they used.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it tastes pretty damn good. But it
juicy.
fades away.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Yeah. You don't get that aftertaste from a real hoppy IPA.
It's got a nice medium heavy mouthfeel.
And you can tell.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely tell there is those flecks that you see in it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not getting like texture from having to chew it. You're not
Right,
getting,
you're getting a little bit of that, but not too much.
You're not getting bits and pieces adhering to your tongue, which
Right.
is what the flex would typically make you think of. And I think that's why myself and a lot of people find it off-putting. You see that the flecks floating around, and you think you're going to have to scrape them off your tongue because they're going to cling. But no, it's part of the beer, and it swallows down pretty easily.
Yes.
It's remarkably smooth.
I'm trying to think of actually what you can equate it to, and there's nothing that comes to mind right offhand.
No, it's remarkably smooth and juicy. I am getting primarily citrus notes.
Me too.
A little bit of pine. But I'm also getting earthy and floral. And honestly, the citrus is up front and primary for me. But the earthy, pine, and floral are kind of really blending together.
Yeah.
Pardon.
See, for me, I would put this at a 4.5. Because it is actually meeting the expectations of a double IPA.
Mm-hmm. It's got a great hop blend.
But the good thing about it, though, is that it fades away.
Mm-hmm.
But I have noticed, though, the more you drink it, the slower it fades away.
Yeah, there's no lingering aftertaste at first.
Right.
But the further down into the drink you get, the more it lingers. 4.5. I think I'm going to hit this with a 4 out of 5. Now, it's really rare for you to rate an IPA higher than me, because overall, taste-wise, you don't prefer the IPAs as much as I do. For me, though...
But it's still right there.
Mm-hmm. I think for you, what's happening is it's standing out from the crowd, which is causing you to rate it a little bit higher. Don't get me wrong, this is a great double IPA.
Yep.
It's got a complex hop body to it. It's got a complex hop blend, and all the different aspects of hoppiness that you would expect are coming out in different intensities. But
different layers, yeah.
For me, it's not quite up to the 4.5 or 5 range because it blends into the background of all the other really complex IPAs that are coming out right now. It's great. It's great. It's just not a huge standout among double IPAs, so I'm hitting it with a 4 out of 5.
That's good.
Yeah. Still a great IPA. Great double IPA from Stone, but...
What it kind of reminds me of is the Southern Tier 2 times stout, 2 times IPA.
Yeah.
Which actually was pretty good too.
And that's, like I said, that's
I think
drawback.
this is a little more flocculent, I guess you would say.
Yep. For the
it's a little thicker, actually, but it's not it's not overpowering as far as like the IPA.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this, 3 or 4 years ago, this would have scored higher for me than a 4.5. But these days, because of the saturation of double IPAs,
IPAs,
and
triple
unfiltered
IPAs,
double
all that
IPAs
stuff.
in the marketplace, it's just not standing out enough to garner more than a 4 out of 5. Whereas for you, your experience is a 4.5 out of 5 because this particular beer is hitting you
a little bit differently than the others.
And it's impressing you.
And actually, the only one that I think I've rated higher was the Marsh Island Swayze. As far as an IPA, I love that one.
And I'm right there with you. I love the Marsh Island IPA. Marsh Island's a local Maine IPA. Or Marsh Island's a local Maine brewery, and they've got some solid IPA offerings.
And the best one, I think, is Swayze, which is a very good one.
Yeah, I don't think they've put anything else out that tops that so far. And I hope they keep making it. So, there you have it, folks. This is a very solid, unfiltered double IPA. For me, it's a 4 out of 5. For Boosh, 4.5 out of 5.
And Stone did a good job with that. They found I think they found the right hop for it, whatever one they used.
It's probably a blend, and definitely a great blend. And depending on your experience with IPAs, it's going to hit you as more or less unique.
Yeah.
So you should definitely check it out. Hit us up down in the comments and the email link down below. If you've had this beer, let us know what you think, because everything's subjective. We want to know what you have to say about it. Agree or disagree, still want to hear about it.
Yep.
While you're down there, don't forget to like and share this video, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.
Keep drinking.
Gone. Not fucking bad, man. That's a difficult beer to do the big swallow on.
That was a good one.
All props, man.
What's next?